How fucked am I XB me, last night. Work at a shitty bar in a small meth head village. Only got hired last week, working as a janitor and occasionally a bartender, when the biker chick that owns the place is out cooking meth, or whatever she does. There's an angel statue in the bar in the corner in this incredibly expensive looking case. Bulletproof glass type shit. Boss refuses to talk about it. Cleaning up that night. Wiping up vomit and spilled beer. Get near the angel statue's case. Notice a pool of grease or something in the case. Glass had a thin layer of scum building up on the inside. Open the case to clean it out. While I'm wiping up the grease, or whatever it is, I knocked the angel statue out of the case. FML. Grab the landline phone for the bar. Call boss's cell. What is it this time? Yeah, Miss Biker bitch? It's Anon. Why you know the janitor? Yeah, spit it out. I was cleaning the case. The one with the angel and. Immediately hear her hang up. Dial her number again. MFW, it immediately declines. Sit on a piss-stained couch in the bar, having a mild panic attack. Barely have the chance to realize how much deep shit I'm in until I hear her Harley pull into the parking lot. Door bursts open and immediately she's beating the shit out of me. Try to defend myself, but I get fucked up pretty bad because I'm a massive pushover. She calms down, tells me to come into work tomorrow and that she won't be there the entire day. Mutters something about a punishment before she leaves again. As I'm getting up, I notice the pieces of the angel statue are completely gone, just vanished. This all happened tonight. Arrive at 4 p.m. when my shift starts. Lights are off and the entire bar is empty, not even any dirty dishes in the sink. Place was absolutely open, and there were multiple cars parked outside. Turn on the lights and sit down. Half an hour or so passes. Lights flick off, nearly shit myself from how suddenly it interrupted. The stillness. Put my phone down on the bar and flick the lights on. Right as I flick the light switch on again, it feels like someone just licked the back of my neck. Spasm and stumble around like a fucking spurg, screaming. Eventually calm down. Speed walk back behind the bar. Phone's gone. Grab a kitchen knife for safety as I start looking around for it. Get desperate and walk into the storage room to look for it. Try to turn the lights on. Refuse to work. Fucking great. Decide to just sit at the bar sweating bullets until someone enters. Not a goddamn soul. Usually the place, at least, has a few shit-faced hobos taking a nap at a table because the owner doesn't give a fuck. But no one enters. Hours of silence pass. Think it was around 7 p.m. that I suddenly hear a little kid giggling from the back. Nope.avi. Lock the door from the back room to the bar proper. Sit back down, still clutching the knife. Decide to pour myself some whiskey to ease my nerves. As I'm pouring it into the shot glass, the counter fucking rattles and the shot glass is knocked over. Immediately the door to the back starts rattling like someone was trying their absolute hardest to break it. Instinctively fling the bottle of Jack Daniels and sprint the fuck out, taking the knife with me. Get in my car and fucking floor it out there. Pay wasn't enough for these fucking spooks. Leave the knife in the car as I get back into my shitty apartment. Relaxing and watching TV, playing a match of Killing Floor on my shitty laptop to soothe my nerves. It wasn't until probably an hour ago that I had finally relaxed. Hear something. Take my earbuds out and try to focus on it. Realize it's coming to my right from the window. It's tapping. Nope.avi. I get up slowly, carefully place my laptop on the couch, and turn off the TV. Shitting bricks as I open the door to my apartment. Lights in the hallway are off. Nope.avi x2. Muster all the courage of a little kid going up the stairs after turning off the lights. Get the fuck out of my apartment building and get back into my car and drive off to a buddy's house. Currently I'm staying with my buddy and his GF. It's getting late, but I know I'm not fucking sleeping, no matter how hard I try. The fuck did I do, X. For the first few months in my new apartment I've been dealing with sleep paralysis and paranormal phenomenon. Be me. 3 a.m. Drifting off when I get a horrible feeling. Paralyzed. Few minutes go by and I'm fine. Try to head back to sleep. Wake up to the same feeling. Paralyzed again. Getting pissed, but whatever. Cuddle with GF, but can't even doze off anymore. This awful panicky feeling again. Try to turn head to check out the room. Completely paralyzed for the third time in a row. Notice AC is off. Weird, but whatever. Room feels ice cold despite being the height of summer and 85 degrees at night. Hear something like tapping near the foot of the bed. It stops. Feel a very familiar cold and electric feeling. I've had multiple experiences with spirits before, so I knew exactly what the fuck this feeling was. My back is to the wall with me facing GF. Feel the blankets behind me move. A fuck no. WMV. Feel my shirt lift a bit. Feel cold fingers touch my back gently. Shitting. Enough logs to build a cabin. Hear a faint unfamiliar voice in my head. I don't remember any of what it was, unfortunately. Probably a few minutes went by, but felt like hours. Everything stops. Feel the sheets drop. The feelings immediately stopped. AC kicks back on. Paralysis stop and feel my back. My fucking shirt was still lifted up. Needless to say, I didn't go back to sleep that night. Those first few months were awful with slamming doors, knocks, daily sleep paralysis, and horrible feelings. Luckily hasn't happened since. Fuck, forgot to include my own spooks in the starter post cuz I'm a retard. Be me, 20-something waggy. Work at Sheets in a pit stop town. Work night shift, because only guy in town with a fucked sleep schedule. Manning the register late at night. Roughly 5 a.m. I see a blue truck pull in for gas, then drive up to the front and park. Think it's one of the regulars. Expect an old hillbilly to walk through the door. 6'8" teenage-looking chick in what looks like a grandma's nightgown. Lolwit. Notice immediately that she's pale as shit. Notice not so immediately that as she walks around purveying our gourmet selection of funyuns and pork rinds, that she's not wearing any shoes. Every step she takes leaves a messy, bloody footprint. Notice even less immediately that her limbs are way too long and she's walking like a newborn giraffe. Nope. Avi. Chick grabs something from the floor in a corner I can't see from the register, not even bending down. Shuffles over to the counter. Slams whatever was in her hand onto the counter. MFW, it's a dead rat. Don't even ask. Shitting bricks as this behemoth of a woman stands over me. Pretend to ring her up. Aye, it's on the H house, miss. Put the half-crushed rat in a plastic bag and give it to her. She grins at me. Teeth worse than a Brit raised on a diet of nothing but cotton candy and sugar water. Breath like Chris Chan's armpits. Throw up in mouth. She shuffles out. Immediately grab store phone and dial the non-emergency line. MFW call operator completely shrugs it off, tells me this is a normal occurrence at the Sheets. Be me, 20-yo. Like to go with roommates to pool hall down the block. Not terrible neighborhood, but kind of high crime city. Never had any problems. Drinking, playing pool, minding our business. Two groups of guys start arguing, couple tables away. We stay out of it, keep playing pool. It escalates to shoving, then punching. One guy jumps up on table and rips old tube TV off ceiling mount. Hurls it at enemy, hits guy in head, goes down like a ragdoll. Quiet for a few seconds, feels like eternity, blood under guy's head soaking into carpet. Chaos erupts, both groups pull out guns and start shooting. Duck under pool table, no other cover. Can't tell what's happening, just hear gunshots and yelling. It stops, guys cleared out, leaving 3 bodies on floor. Get questioned by one time, didn't see shit. Get home, notice I have bullet hole through sweater at belly level on my side, didn't hit me. Shit pants, don't sleep for a month. Pool hall shut down, turns into some gay church. Be me. Be depressed for the longest time, and for most of my life, including the time when I was a kid, I didn't ever want to live. I attempt to commit suicide, from hanging, to pills, to cutting. A little bit of everything, but nothing worked. This attempt was special. It is 3 a.m. I have taken what I thought was somewhere around 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen, cut my veins. I feel the blood run down my veins, I feel stains on the clothes I am wearing. I close my eyes and feel happy, I already bid goodbye to my pets and have my letter ready. I feel dizzy. I pass out. I wake up to my parents taking down the barricade I had put in my bedroom door. Mum is crying, Dad is too. I look down at myself, wrists have pretty awful cuts, but there is barely any blood. I was alive. Somehow. I remember the pills I took, I read somewhere and Aprox. Of that amount would lead to unavoidable death. I feel relief. I have a headache from crying after my parents figure everything out. My mum takes out the ibuprofen. It's only missing 3 pills. I took 10. I remember I took 10. My mum tells much later, she had this feeling like I am dead for a month or two after attempt. Every time she sees me for a month lead to her breaking down into tears, she is shocked I'm alive. 2 years go by. Mental health improves, I actually want to live now. I find out about quantum immortality. Remember suicide attempt. Remember the smell of blood and the wet stains on my clothes. Remember pills, inexplicably less than I remember taking. Fear. Share scary sleep paralysis experiences. Be me 1 year ago. Having nightmare, don't remember it. My room at pitch black, and I realize I am having sleep paralysis. No big deal, I had it twice before and just always kept my eyes closed so K don't have to see scary figures and beings. Eyes shut and trying to get my body to wake up, i.e. moving fingers and toes. Hear door open. Start panicing a little, but I know it's not real, but trying harder. Hear footsteps. Keep trying harder. Felt it climb into bed with me, even felt the sheets move. Now I begin to panic big time. Try harder to awake my body. Moves closer and it's by my side. Hear a growl that I know an animal or other earthly creature could make. Closet comparison would be the moaning sound from The Grudge, if even, but I know it sounded alien. Wake up instantly. By far the scariest experience in my life. My head plays tricks all the time. I'd say just do your best to stay calm, and you'll be good. I got one. Be me, like 13 yo. At grandma's apartment with family. At dinner she starts talking about how someone has been breaking in while she's gone. Says things are missing and misplaced. Says one time she found her laptop charger covered in grease. Lock on her door was wonky out of nowhere one day. Parents just think she's paranoid or something. I spend the night on an air mattress in the living room. Wake up to a deep voice and a dark figure standing over my bed. Can't move. Fight the paralysis and get out of bed. Everything is normal again. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Never really thought much of it until lately. Looking back, something might have been going on in there. Hope she's doing okay. Be me, stupid 15-year-old. Out drinking and getting high with the lads. All decide to go into abandoned pub. Average derelict building.jpg. Look through all rooms, no signs of life. Decide to all sleep there instead of waking 6 miles back to town. I get woken up by noise. Atlas, 2 people enter room, I didn't dare look up to see who they were. Eventually go back to sleep. Wake up first and wake up everyone. Discover an axe embedded in the wall of the room next to us. Sounds like a LARP, but it is 100% true. Be me. Attacked by mother's nigger boyfriend with hammer. Tries to bash my head in with it. Somehow I put my hand up and the fucking hammer breaks. Wooden hammer handle breaks right off. I managed to get away, but my hand hurts for like a month or so, and my jaw was sore for a few days. Examine hammer handle for rot or some other explanation. Handle is solid as fuck, no knot in it, or anything, but somehow broke. Even the nigger believes God intervened. I've been a believer for some time now. DA doesn't really push for charges against him because I'm not really hurt.